Please welcome our first contestant, Marika Stephanou, the blurred lines of society. The blurred lines of society, Marika Stephanou.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges. These are the blurred lines of our society. Why is it that the only thing we can all properly agree on are those pesky terms and conditions? You know, that super long, annoying message that none of us ever actually bothered to read, but we still all press, I agree. Now, this is the exact same way that stereotyping people works. We take a look at people's front covers, take one long, judgmental glance at their title, whether it be black, white, short, fat, tall, and boom, we've made an assumption. In fact, we've made a stereotype. For example, if you see a girl wearing all black, you'll think she's gothic, emo, a freak that's depressed and listens to heavy metal music. A smart individual? Socially awkward, doesn't have many friends, a nerd, a bookworm. A person with tattoos and piercings? An awful example, a rebellious troublemaker. And finally, a person with dark skin? Black. It's truly sad to know that all of these stereotypes exist without us even noticing. Think of it this way. It takes the average person 7 seconds to form an opinion on anyone. So what now? Does this mean that we're all going to be pressured into making the most amazing, fantastic impression that cannot be in the slightest way, shape, or form wrong in just 7 short seconds? Now, I certainly hope not, but society seems to disagree with me. So follow me, and let me introduce you to society. Rule number 1 is feel free to be completely yourself, except just please make sure that that is in the right way. Rule number 2 is love yourself and love your body, except don't show it too much, or else you'll be torn down for that. Rule number 3 is fall in love with whoever you like, so long as it's our pick. And rule number 4 is feel free to draw your own conclusions, match your own opinions. Just please make sure to match our views. I mean, God forbid anyone disagrees, am I right? There's just one tiny thing that I forgot to mention about our wonderful society. There's no leaving once you're placed here. So in the end, what are you and what am I? Now, I know it seems like such a simple question to ask. However, in today's world and in today's society, really not so much. We've all just been given labels that we've just accepted with that simplicity. It's like dangling something shiny in front of a child. We've taken it and accepted it to our heart. So why have we just left it there? Why have we not asked, why am I this and why are you that? Well, the truth is, we never took the time to get to know ourselves before we allowed others to label us. So why are we force-fed these labels? It's truly hurtful to think how easily we digest these labels and slowly come to actually be them, never for 1 second even doubting them. Labels are not what we are. I am not a label, you are not a label. The grandmother sitting in a park isn't a label. The woman in the car isn't a label. And the man who you saw walking down the street the other day, he is not a label either. So forgive me, please, but I do not see the logic or explanation behind judging anyone or defying my own self simply by the labels we've all been given. Now, at the same time, I do not want you to wrongly interpret this speech. I am not standing up here on this stage to tell you what science has said about our people. Nor am I here to lecture you about history and how our people have been divided and separated since the 15th century. No, that is not why I am here. I am here to open a door to allow light to be shed on one of the darkest topics of our time. The mistakes placed upon the people of our own society. The labels that we've all been given. another simple question to pose today. Who would you be if society never gave you a label? Black, white, Native American, Mexican, Arabic, or none? I certainly hope that after this speech your answer would be none, because what we need to focus on is stopping looking through the viewfinder of our lives and looking past the filters that completely blind us from seeing people for who they really are. We need to stop, listen, and truly perceive people's stories before labeling them as anything. Life should be a passion, and nobody should ever have to bottle themselves up behind a label of any sort. I know that my life is my passion, and part of my passion is speaking, quite ironically. And I truly hope that I've moved you today, because as a teenager, I can't turn the world upside down just yet, but I sure can try to make a difference. Thank you. Thank you so much.